All right. So last episode, you saw me unloading this Phaeton, and that's it. So I don't know how much more you're gonna see of it, but I need to move things around. I got the Phaeton outside and the roads pickup outside right now because this is on the hoist. I have nothing. I got nothing. So I need to put this on the engine stand so I can wheel it around. Yeah, that's about it. Just space making. 39 trans, APA. I got an Edmunds for it. So yeah, nothing really spectacular here. Just hopefully gonna aviate it. Fix the brake line. It has juice brakes on it, and friend Dave accidentally squished one of the brake lines up against the corner of the banjo housing right up there, and it broke. So he was trying to back it off the trailer, and he had no brakes. It's kind of a bummer, but it's just a brake line. But yeah, let me get to work fixing this thing. Shouldn't really take that long, I don't think. Well, what did I say? Fix it? No, I'm not fixing anything. I gotta do this. Take that stuff off and put this on. I got a set of headers right there. Hopefully they were the right ones. So, all right, let's get to work. I got everything in last night, but how I did, I have no idea. And if people have been here, you know how, I would say impressive this is. And I know you've probably seen me stuff more than 3 Model A's in here. No, actually 3. So I usually have one sideways, one other sideways, and that one pulling out. But when I had 3 in here, they were actually all 3 were like full cars. I think 2 of them were fenderless. Yeah, it was my coupe, Dave's coupe, and then I had a full fendered coupe that I had over there. And now I have more machines. I got a pole max, a power hammer, and a big toolbox. And I still fit 3. 2 full fendered and 1, body on a frame. Well, it's time to unpack this stuff and get to work. That's the only thing that sucks. I can fit a lot of stuff in here, but I always have to take everything out before I do anything. So is it really worth it? I don't know. Phaeton is cool though. Look at this windshield. Boop. I'm not even like doing that to show. I'm just putting my hand here and thumb to pinky. There it is. I do have large hands, but that's still a small windshield. Seats are nice. I'm still trying to figure out how to mount these. I have no idea what's up with this. I assume, sorry if you can't see it. I assume that they obviously are the other way and go into the seat. And every other picture I've seen of a Phaeton with full interior, it has the interior and it goes all the way, like tucks under this somehow. Oh, I just understood how it happens. You drape it upside down on here, screw this metal piece to the wood, that's why the stuff's hanging out, and then flip it over and push it down into probably these. They're probably sticking up like this. Hey, you know what? It probably is. Yeah, that's how that works. It's just fold it over. And then you can't see any of this. It's okay, that makes sense. Same with the back. All right, since I'm not doing that, I need to figure out how to hold this top. Oh, man, I forgot how tight stock A's are, or even I think Phaetons in general are just, oh cramp. Phaetons in general are like this. Jeez, I can't even. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's pretty much like driving the road, so just a little closer. This is probably how it's gonna be. You can't move the seat back in these without going a little crazy. It's not easy to just like unbolt the bottom and move it back. So yeah, these things are tight, man. This is a small man's car. Look at that. Yeah, I just want to get out. Ooh. Which way is it easier? This way. Why'd they make these cars this small? Is it really true that people were smaller back in the day? Is that really true? It's crazy to me. Because I know I'm taller than average, but I'm not a big dude. And like, this is nuts. I know it's not my first time sitting in a Model A, but every time I do it, it's still crazy to me how small these things are. They're like go-karts.
Rattle side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I push this thing outside. Man, is it cool. Alright, so here it is outside. My stanchions I chopped a while ago came back to me. So we're gonna aviate this thing. I don't know when, but for right now, we'll mess around and cruise with the banger. It's got electronic ignition. You know, this is kind of janky. I don't like the look of that. But what else? Yeah, I don't know. There's not much to do here in the banger world. And it doesn't seem like the water pump leaks, which is nice. They usually leak. Yeah, I think the wiring just needs some tidying up, but other than that, it's pretty okay in here. I think I'm gonna continue the previous owner's plans for this car, because this car belongs to a friend / customer of mine, and I'm building a 37 Cabriolet. You might see some random parts hanging around. You used to see the back half in there a lot. That's in the way back. So I'm going to throw a custom together for him, and this was his also. And I was going to make a panel here like a 34 would have, and louver it and stuff, make it all cool. He wanted to do a different grill in the front. He wanted to do fender skirts. I'm probably gonna keep.
Nothing here over me at all if I use this.
I'll be a second. Probably gonna keep the original grill. I'm not gonna switch the grills like he wanted to, but I definitely gonna make that rear panel, because from the back the fender's just draped down so far, and it's kind of pointless. It looks a little weird. And I might make a set of fender skirts too, just kind of like do what he wanted to do, because I think it's pretty cool. But I gotta find a top for this. If anyone has Model A Phaeton top irons, I think 2829s will work. I can make them work because I'm gonna chop them anyway. But if you have 3031s, even late Model T top irons, I can use. And on the sedan, Jacob's working on the firewall, cleaning up the paint so we can do rosettes, spot weld it, and rivet it. So he's doing that, and I'm too excited, so I'm going to work on the Flathead for a bit just to get it out of my system. I found truck pumps I had. I didn't know I had these, but you know, I have a lot of stuff I don't know I had. So that's exactly what I need to put this in the Phaeton, and a couple other things. I'll probably take the intake off and put on an Edmunds just to make it look cooler while it's sitting here. I do have a Mallory dual point ignition. Dual points, yeah. It's not electronic ignition, but it's a dual point. Might throw that in.
And then I can just like build a house slowly on the property. But the only way to have a decent amount of land in a decent house is to buy an empty plot of land and build a house on it. Because otherwise you're going to be paying a minimum of $500,000.
Oh yeah.
Like 5 acres with a house on it. Yeah, it's around $300,000 to $500,000 in this area. It's ridiculous.
Do the flipsy doodles. Maybe clean some of this crap. What the heck was that? Oh. Oil. Oh, I think I might have finished.
Huh?
Might have to finish.
That's true. I mean, this is more than enough brake line, obviously.
Changing a brake line in here. They weren't routed correctly, and so when you hit a big bump, this would come smacking down, and it actually came smacking down on the other side. That's how it broke. So I'm gonna make a bracket to push it forward. So if this comes down, if this comes down, it's not gonna hit it. But right now, I gotta cut this long brake line. Kind of the size so I can wrap it around the axle and in. Oh man, it's a little too much. Cool, that'll work.
Yeah, let's get to work on that Model A stand we were talking about.
Yes.
Get this bitch in the air.
Then we can really like actually use the foot pedal all the time.
That'd be so nice to be able to sit down right now to do this cattle. Oh my god.
Okay, got both fittings on here. just realized that he has well, I have my backing plates upside down, so you can work with a Model A rear end, which people often do, but the bleeders are on the bottom of the Master. So I really don't think I'm ever going to bleed this fully, but you know, I'm really kind of used to that with the Roadster pickup, so I'm not too worried about that, but it's just going to be a bummer. Ooh.
Want to test the brakes real quick before we get too far? The bump. No speedo, no gas gauge, nothing, no shocks. About this fast. Nope, not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, the tires don't have an alignment, so I don't want to rip through them so fast.
Yeah.
It needs a clean windshield.
Huh?
It needs a clean windshield when you can see over it.
There we go. Now we're in overdrive. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. You know, it's not as bad as I was expecting.
It needs shocks though, but
Oh no, it needs them, but
hold on, bud. Chill out, okay?
he's on a moped, okay? He's badass.
Huh?
Yeah, definitely needs some shocks.
Brakes are alright though.
Are the brakes better than your cars?
I think so, yeah.
They feel good. Yeah? Up there. Whew. Yeah. want 6 volt?
I don't think so. That's probably why this isn't hooked up.
I was gonna say, I was looking at that, I'm surprised the amp gauge didn't work.
Yeah. Alright, so we got the brake line all fixed up. Me and Jacob bled the brakes. Just took it for a ride. Works pretty good. You know, goes.
One of the chickens like went behind the wire fence.
Yeah, they'll go. They'll come back.
Okay. I didn't know if that was
It's not ideal.
fly. Mine don't fly. I'm not like used to chickens
Fly?
like at all.
Oh, yeah, it flies up to the...
Yeah, 'cause like mine don't even do that.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Huh?
I talking about I didn't see it.
Alright, we got this in black paint. Intake just sitting on here. That's the one I'm going to run. Got the 8 RT pumps. I had them in the back. I obviously got to switch this out because wide belt lines up with this kind of, and it's not wide.
Yeah,
So,
been walking a lot.
yeah, I got to find one of those, which I think I might have, honestly. The last thing we got to do, hoist it up so we can paint where that's mounted and kind of clean it up. We get the firewall in here. We're having an issue with the welder, and we went and got a new cable because it bent here and just started pissing out all of the argon, so we didn't have any.
Yep.
But so that was all set. Not much got done on the sedan front, but you know, we're kind of messing around, having some fun. Good day.
Yeah.